Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here with another show of our talk show with various entrepreneurs and tech evangelists. Today we have Aman with us. Aman is a student from Chandigarh University. He has been a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador program member, and he has also been part of a startup which he founded himself, which is English Meet. It is based on providing educational consultancy and guidance on English and soft skills to various students. So we welcome Aman. Aman.
Hello everyone, it's really nice to be here, and I'm ready to have a good conversation with you. We're gonna share about my journey. I'm gonna share about my journey. I'm gonna share about how to like build your communication skill and about
Yeah.
like the whole start of things and like the 80% of soft skills and hard skills. The key point would be like if you just win a brain of someone, then it's like something like you win everything, right? So that is a key
Yeah,
point, and that's why I said 80% is soft skills and 20% is hard skills.
yeah,
So can we start with the things? Can we start like a bit introduction and everything?
yeah, sure. So, Aman, as you rightly said,
Yeah.
right? So we would just like to introduce you to our audience. So yes, so just please mention a few kind words about you. How has been your journey till now, and what is your background? What are you doing currently? Everything.
Okay. So let's be like a bit more connecting. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm a person actually having like knowledge in multiple domains. I have been like author of a book. I have been a content writer. I have been a public speaker. I have been speaker. I have been like a programmer, machine learning expert. I have been founder. So like I have been in multiple domains. But the same for
yeah,
my talking about my family backgrounds, and I'm from a defense family. My father was in CRPF, and so this is how like all about me. So like it's really nice.
yeah.
It's really nice like having a lot of things with me.
So I also have a very close friend who also belongs to army background family, right? So how was your childhood like? So it was like that you roamed about mostly whole of India, something like that.
Yeah. It actually like I just like let me tell you a story. I was like I was taken birth in Allahabad, and it is something
Okay,
like my journey starts from there. Okay, so it's not
okay,
like from still from birth I was like roaming all over the India. So that is something about
yeah.
me. So it's was really a nice journey.
Yeah. So, do you
Okay.
think that has actually helped you build connection, like with people and understand different cultures? Like you must be saying that I. So I actually heard a very interesting statement quite a few days back that instead of calling maybe United States of America, we should also be calling India perhaps United States of India because like every state and every city of India is so culturally diverse. Like maybe if you just drive maybe a 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers, you get to smell different flavors, you get to hear a different language, you get to hear people talking differently, behaving differently. So like having such a diverse background and having been able to stay at like I am pretty sure you must have stayed at least 3 or 4 locations throughout your childhood. So how do you think that has helped to develop your character and help you do what you are doing today?
Yeah. So actually, like let me say, like I have been like in multiple cities itself, and that is something
Yeah,
like let me tell you a quote from a author itself. Okay, so it's something like if you want to learn how to live, then you can just travel, and that is something the best
yes,
thing a person I would suggest. So I've been in Kolkata in my 12th. I taken a gap of like 1 year. I've been in Kolkata,
yeah,
and I have been like.
yeah,
I just have the flavor of Kolkata, and even that I've been in Delhi itself. So it is something like from there itself I have built my things. From there itself I get a story to write my book, the poetry I have written, something like that. So from there I have gone with the things. So this is something like if you are really a person, if you are a person like
yeah,
traveling like through India or like in countries, then definitely
yeah,
that is going to boost your brain. That is going to make a more connection, like multiple people like. Really it's really a great sensation
yeah.
and like experience for a person. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. So next up, let's move to your like currently what you're doing. So yes, so currently, as you said, you have authored a
Yeah.
book, You write poems, you write stories. You are like you. I think you'll also love traveling. What I hear get to hear from you. Apart from that, you're also
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right now you're venturing into engineering domain. Apart from that, you're also founding your own startup. So how is the journey like right now, and what are the things that have like thrilled you throughout this journey till date?
Great questions. Let me share a thing which I just get to hear that when we go for when we give a session to a student, so they say that, "Bhaiya, we are having really a hectic schedule. We are having our academic, we are having our
Yeah,
this that." So I just say that I say my story. So I say brother, I'm a poetry writer. I used to write poetry. I used to write
yeah,
books also. I used to write machine learning expert.
yeah,
I used to build a project also. I teach student. I just manage my startup. So it's something needed a passion, right? It's a passion. So I deal with multiple things, and it's all
yeah.
about yeah, it's all about passion.
Yeah. So over here I have a very interesting question that people often say that maybe I've heard people saying that maybe you should focus on one thing at a time, right? If you just focus on one thing at a time, you can excel in that. But as I hear from you, you have,
Yeah.
I think, throughout your journey, you have focused on a number of things and you have explored into a number of different things. So do you think that
Yeah.
specializing in a particular thing or having experience and bits of everything that is beneficial, or maybe specializing in a thing is like a better way to go for it?
Okay, okay. Yeah. So have you tried daily? Have you tried some really same food like eating roti chawal every day? Do you think like you're
Yes.
gonna like have a really a good day being with
Obviously
that?
not.
So it's
Obviously not. Yeah.
something like yeah, yeah. So something like our brain is something like need a different thing, different flavors, different
Yeah.
experience. Okay, like.
Yeah.
So that is something really needed. So if you're a passionate people, if you're a passionate person and you want to experience the flavor of different culture, different thing, different work, different everything, right? So this is something you would be keep your brain would be changing, right? So we all
Yeah.
know that in every second our brain changes. Okay, so with that change
Yeah.
we also needed a bit new things. So that is something I say like always try something new. There are multiple domains and we didn't know like in which domain we are going to really enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
So keep
Yeah.
changing, keep changing.
Okay. So yeah, there comes a question just following up to that. Since you are
Yeah.
like involved with such a lot of things, so how do you manage your time? Does it become a trouble for you?
No, 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 really not. Let me say, like, I just like work at night also in day also. So, really great quote by Sadhguru. So, if you really like your work, if you like feel the
Yeah.
joy, like you can feel the joy in your work, then there'd be no issue. There would be like you would be enjoying the things. So you won't be like you won't
Yeah.
feel sleepy. You won't feel that is your sleep actually. If you're working, that is your sleep.
Yeah.
That is your energy. That is your motivation. So you didn't feel anything. You feel like yeah, I'm the happiest person. So this is something whole fact about that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite interesting. And I think over here, I am also quite inspired by one quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam that
Yeah,
dreams are not something that you see when you are sleeping. Dreams are something that does not
yeah,
let you sleep, right? So that is
yeah,
one
yeah,
quote
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
That's
which you
just
can also relate to very much. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
isn't it?
That's
Okay,
yeah.
so
That's the thing.
yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's just come back to the topic that we are conversing about today. That as you have rightly said, that
Yeah.
corporate is 80% about your hard skill, 80% about your soft skills, and 20% about the hard skills. So how do you justify your
yeah.
statement?
Okay, so the first thing, just in the starting of this session, I said you, if you win
Just
a
to interrupt
brain
you
of
once,
someone,
just to interrupt you once.
yeah,
Sorry, yeah. So we also have Siddharth over here, right? So Siddharth is also
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
he has been doing a number of things. So he last day
Yes,
we had a conversation
absolutely.
with him. Yeah, we had a lovely conversation with him. He has also been involved in a number of things. So the same question that I have asked to you, I will also be taking the same question to Siddharth, and I would also love to hear your views on the same topic. Yeah. So Aman, please start.
yeah, Siddharth, and I'm really passionate because you're already in corporate world, and I'm in the
Yeah,
way to corporate world. So it would be really nice to you. I would be justifying the things, and I need your personal experience, and that would be really great for us. Okay.
definitely.
So okay, let's start. So I say corporate life is about 20% of hard skills and 20% of soft skills. Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a whole situation. Okay, so you're working in a team, or you're working in a team, and like you're really having like great sessions and everything. Okay, so
Yeah,
what do you think, like if you're not, if you're a really good person, you know how to like do this thing, web development or machine learning, you know how to like deploy the things. So when it comes
yeah.
for like talking to a person, communicating with a person, dealing with a person, like taking the deals from the clients, so how much need of hard skill at that moment, and the soft skills, like is the your hard skills only going to help you? What do you think?
Definitely not. See, if you're asking about my as perspective on this topic, so it's been more like the clients or maybe whoever you're dealing with, they are not going to be so technically inclined, right? So they are not going to understand what is cloud, what is machine learning. They're just going to give you a statement that I need this, you get it done, right? So it should be your understanding of making that person understand that yes, I am the right person you have reached out to, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is a whole fact, this is a whole like a backbone of this topic. Okay, so uh, you are technical, that's really good, you're technical and you're really perfect at the things, but you can't be technical always. Like if you have to in this world, this in this world, really good world, so you have to connect with
Yeah,
people, you have to share your feelings, you have to
obviously.
make a bond, you have to like do the things. So for that there's a need of soft skills. Okay, so take an example, you are dealing with a client. Okay, and you're dealing with a client and you'd really needed some skills. Okay, so you're really good at hard skills. Okay, so now you have to convey him to buy your product. You have already built your product. Okay, you're really good at hard skill and you have
Mm.
built your product. So now it's a moment to like connect with him and like share your product, you have to sell your product. So for that the whole thing is needed, that you have to make him love you, like make him to like love your product, love your way of connecting to him, way of communication and everything. Okay, so you have to win his brain, you have to win his heart. Okay, and for that communication
Yes.
skill and soft skills needed, and that is actually the point. Okay, so I have prepared one poster, Pratik, if you'll be sharing that, that would be really good for us. So that is something like really like in one
Actually,
sentence thing.
I am
Okay,
from my phone. I have some issues. Can you just present it? I am having some problems. I am not exactly from my laptop.
okay. So give me a moment, I'm sharing my sharing my screen. Okay, so it would be
Yeah.
I'm sharing that post itself. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's visible. Yeah, it's visible. Okay. So
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
is
it's
something
visible
that.
now.
So is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's visible now.
So in this world, there are three type of people. First person is like really hard person, like working whole day, making projects, building some skills programs and everything. Okay, so I
Yeah.
have clarified those person in three way. Okay, so person only with hard skills are totally known as labor. He's not going to enjoy the world. He's not going to build a connection. He's not going to spread his feelings, right? And you're not able to connect
Yeah.
with the person, connect with the world, then you are a
Yeah.
useless person, you are like a non-living thing. Okay, so this is something first type of
Machine, or
person.
to say, good word would be working like a machine, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a AI system itself. So and second thing is like a person only with soft skills, it's like uncle at a tea shop, like just connecting with the person, didn't know anything, like having chit chat and whole day, like they didn't have any work. Okay, so didn't have any
Yeah.
skills to work with. So this is something second type of person. Okay, and third type person is like person with both skills that are known as
Yeah.
leaders, like having perfect combination of a perfect collaboration and combination of those things, soft skills and hard skills, and they are the leaders and they are leading the world. So this is a whole I mean to say. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so Siddharth, I will throw the same question at you. So as Aman has, he's justifying
Okay.
for the statement that corporate is 80% about your soft skills and 20% about your hard skills. So you have been in the same position. You have dealt with clients. You have worked at a number of corporates. You have been to different countries. So how
Absolutely.
much do you think
Absolutely.
do you think you relate to that statement?
See, I relate to it 200%, right? Because see, I'll give you a very straightforward example. I had a client meeting yesterday, right? I had a client meeting yesterday
Yeah.
with the Bangalore International School. So I went to the meet, and I went to meet the director of the school. So normally what I do, right? If I'm meeting a high profile clients or depends on the any let it be any client meeting. First of all,
Yeah.
I have a few set of things which when I do the trainings to the trainers or HRs and then the students, because I do train HRs these days as well, because then I'm hiring a few new executives and I'm training them personally. So what I tell them first and foremost, what you should do that is make yourself presentable. Like for example, I can't go to a dean of the school or the candidate or the client with just wearing a jeans and shirt. I need to make sure that that gives me a strong position that okay, that guy looks worth spending time and talking in the meeting, right? And then comes
Absolutely.
the way you behave with the person, the way you talk, how polite you are, how respectable are you are, and basically the way how are you taking the conversation and how are you holding it. Because I came across a lot of people that are not being able to hold up the conversation. They might start the conversation in a good way, but some point of time
Yeah.
they just get stuck and they're like lost absolutely nowhere, right? And as you said,
Yeah.
of course, hard work is also there. It goes both hand in hand. So if I said, as the
Yeah.
screen when Aman shared, right? If you see the only person who can be successful in life, at least that's what I would suggest or I would give like 200%, emphasize on is because I have been through this line and I have been working
Yeah.
with different corporates of the top corporates among country and bureaucrats,
Yeah.
politicians, and everything, right? So
Yeah.
what I have been working with different type of people and going through different type of people, right? That you need both in order to make yourself sustainable and successful enough and make a position of yourself in today's world. You need both.
Yeah.
You can't survive with just having only one skills. You need to have both, but in a very good way, not in a bad way though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
So
guess that answers your question.
absolutely, yeah. So in fact, like I would definitely agree
Yeah.
with both of you on this. That if you're willing to be a leader, right? So if you're looking to be the leader who is going to lead a team of 60 people, 100 people as your company grows up, then you definitely need to have the skills to support both the things. It cannot be that you're only leading the technical side or you're maybe leading only the soft skills, right? You need to have an understanding of the entire situation, the entire game that is going on, right? It cannot be that you only understand batting or only understand bowling. You have to do
Absolutely.
fielding, bowling,
But
everything, right?
but Saurabh, I do. For me, it's a total different theory, right? For me, it's a
Yeah.
totally different theory because I have been working with my whole of my life since the time I've been working, right? The type of
Yeah.
work I do, the line I'm working, it
Yeah.
consists of the whole team. Right now, I have a team of 60 people under me, right? I take it in a
Yeah.
very different way. Like for me, I was telling Aman the other day as well, right? Okay, if we
Yeah.
don't have a strong team, that will
Hmm.
put our effort at risk. Because a team
Yeah.
can take you higher achievement level, but even a
Yeah.
single person of the team is not good, it can pull the whole team down. It can take the whole team down.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yep.
So we have to be very
definitely.
selective in terms of taking the people in a team and make sure everyone is giving the same effort. Nobody should like when I have a team under me, I say, see, I'm consider me as the same. Don't take me, I'm higher than you. I'm together as you.
Yeah.
I give my best. If I'm working at 12 hours, if I'm working till like midnight, even after coming from office, I expect you and other teammates as well to work at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's how I
Sure.
motivate them and I tell them, say, if you are working 12 hours, tell me I will work also. If I'm working 12 hours, I expect the other members of the team to give the same effort. So that's what I tell
Absolutely.
them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So Pratik,
Okay,
what's
Aman,
next?
we have heard a yeah, yeah. So, Aman, we have heard a lot about your things and all, your English mate and all. So, could you just tell us a few challenges you faced in the development of English mate?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really passionate about passionate to tell a whole story and a way we teach our team, our learners. Okay. So I personally teaching two members. Okay. For now, like I'm teaching the taking responsibility of two members, and I would love to take their name. Their name is Pratik and Rajiv Ranjan. Okay. So I have like they were the person
Okay.
facing issue in communication skill. They were the person facing issue in their vocabulary and like lack of confidence, and they didn't know how to go with the things. Okay, so the first thing I tell him, like a zoom out method. Okay, so what is zoom out method? Let me explain you. Okay, so the zoom out method is like you're working with something. Okay, you're working on a problem. Okay, so let me present my hand. Okay, so you're working on a platform. Okay, and you know
Yeah.
how to like go through the things. Okay, but if you are inside that platform and you try to escape from that platform, you're not going to. You're trying to. If you're in the platform, you're trying to go with the things. Like you're not going to live. You're not going to escape properly. Okay, if you take a zoom
Yeah.
out, then you're going to know what is actually the thing is. Okay, so let me
Yeah.
give you a practical example. Okay, so you are working with a normal programming. I'm a programming guy. Okay, or let's take it as a poetry. Poetry would be much sensational. Okay, so you're writing a poetry. Okay, and in the way you're writing, and in one paragraph you mess with the things. Okay, so you mess with the things. You're trying again and again to clarify the things. Okay, so how to overcome those things, how to like take a proper view, abhi problem ho rahi hai, how to fix that. Okay, so you just take a
Yeah.
zoom out on yourself where you are facing issue, zoom out on everything. Okay, this is a
Yeah.
this is a world of humans, this is a world of humans, human lead
So
everything, and
basically,
you're
you're
a
trying to
human.
get the
So
bigger picture, right?
yeah, bigger picture of that whole thing. Take a whole view. Okay, take a whole view. You will get to know that where you are lacking, where you are facing issue, where you are having. So I didn't tell them, I didn't teach them, I actually guide them. I just boost their brain. Okay, so I play with their
Yeah.
brain, not play with their problems. Okay, and this is how I build
Yeah.
their skills. So just in 2 weeks I have a video of Prakhyat itself. So he had already like mastered the things, he have known of how to work with fluency, because I just take him a view, like I give him a view of himself itself. Okay, so this is
Hmm.
something himself itself, this is something a flavor of grammar. So
Yeah.
uh, I given in the view, and this is how I just work with the things, and this is all about the story. Okay, one more thing. When people like when student came to English meet, they take a try. They first fear of taking a trial class. Okay, they think like they're gonna suck
Yeah.
my money or something. So for that, I'd say that brother, have a view. Okay, have a taste of our platform, have a taste of how I'm putting the efforts, how I personally giving you the sessions and helping you. Okay, so this is something a huge issue, and for those students, I would like to say that hey, this is life. Okay, you're no one is going to take anything from you, or not, no one is going to like give you something. Like this is, you have to like die, you have to learn, you have to do everything. Okay, so everything
Yeah.
is like
Okay.
temporary. Okay, so take a test, take a thing, never like say no to anything. Take a test, and you're really facing issue, but you are having issue with like they're gonna suck my something. Okay, so take a taste, come deep into the things and take a view, and after that you will get to know that how the things are working. Okay, we have been given the option, like we are going to provide you whatever money you want to pay us. Let's see how we are putting the efforts. And with that,
Yeah.
I'm really shocked that like I got some really great candidates, and I didn't ask them for money. They already like they was that much happy that they already paid us like a good money. Okay, so this is something about. So if you check the feedbacks over the our website, you will get to know that like how fascinating we are working with the candidates, how fascinating they are experiencing. So this is something, give a try, take a view, and you will get to know what we are actually, what you are going to learn. So this is something whole, like working on brain rather than giving you suggestion, bhaiya ye karo. No suggestions.
Yeah. So if I just had to maybe wrap this
So
thing
at
up in
English
a
Meet, you
single
are
sentence.
basically trying to improve the personal growth, right?
Yeah, the brain growth, the
Hello.
personal growth, and whole thing, like whole thing, like overview of the
Yeah.
problems.
So yeah. So if I had to just like maybe say, wrap this entire thing up in in a single sentence, I would say that if you want to make your life easier, if you want to get rich, if you want to make your company successful, the only way to that is making other people's life easy, right? If you are thinking about how to
Yep.
like how to capitalize on someone's problems, someone's like the things that they're facing in life, you have to figure out some way that solves that out, right, instead of capitalizing on their weaknesses, right?
Yeah. One
Yeah,
more question I want
definitely.
to say that. Okay. So one more thing I want to say that, like I asked a question from one of my learner. Okay. So
Yeah.
uh, Hey, Prakhyat, if I ask a question, I work with scenario based. Okay, I give them scenario, and in that I just throw them out, and they learn the things how to like came out from that. Okay, and that's how they get to know about the problem. So I give in a question, really amazing question. I think that you guys all also going to enjoy that question. So I asked the
Yeah.
question, how you are going to buy money. So what is your reply? I want that answer. How you are going to buy money?
Pratik, would you like to take that? Pratik, you're there? Yeah. So I don't think Pratik is able to hear us. So as you said that I already
My
shared my
connection is very
philosophy
poor.
with
I'm
you
really
that
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. So my philosophy is pretty simple, as I already said, that if you want to get rich, you will have to make others' life easier, right? You cannot capitalize on someone's weaknesses, someone's problems, and think about becoming rich. Even if you do that, it's going to be a short-term gain, not a long-term gain. You cannot run a business like that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
definitely.
So
So
That
how
will
what
be
do
my
what
you
do you
short.
plan
think
to
actually
means
buying
focus on
money?
this personal growth thing?
Yeah. So any one of you want to try that answer? Like I want a one line answer. How you gonna buy money? This is something a question like out of a level, out of like a brain, like boosting brain rather than like earning money. I didn't want like I'm saying not be a machine of learning, earning money. A person knows about money, how money works, and then making money. So
Yeah.
you know the answer. You're gonna be the rich. You want to be. You become whatever you want. So just say me like
I would
if you
definitely
are,
like to
then
know
I
it
will
from you.
clarify.
I would love to know it from you.
Okay. Okay. So the question, the answer of this question is
How to
how to
buy
buy
money is a
money
good thing.
is
Yeah.
yeah. This the answer of this question is build money. And let me say how build money. Okay. So you okay. So you didn't get that build money. I said the answer is build money. Okay. So money is not something that you can buy. Okay, this is something that you
Okay.
can see. Money you have to learn in your notes. So money is like the thing which will help you to buy something. Okay, that's money. Okay. And for that you have to
Uh, I think I think we are experiencing some technical issues.
Hello. I cannot exactly hear.
Yeah, I think Aman is having some technical issues on his end.
Aman, can you hear us?
Okay, so Pratik, as Aman was saying that you have to build money, so let's just wait for him to come back and continue with his opinion about the same topic, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Meanwhile, as we were discussing that, yes, like yes, that if you have to make money, you will have to make somebody else's life easier. You cannot cheat on someone. You cannot capitalize on someone's weaknesses and think about minting money, right? That doesn't work for a long time, isn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely. See, ultimately, I think so. Creating money is not the biggest thing. I think so. It's more about creating the value. What value you can create, and I think so.
Absolutely.
With creating value, money automatically follows because if we
I think as
blindly
you said,
follow, yeah,
if yeah, if you create value, then you obviously get value for your money, right? It's
yeah,
like a
yeah. I
cyclic thing.
guess that's yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Apratim here obviously said we can make money through stocks and investments. An interesting fact is that you can obviously make a lot of money via stocks. An interesting thing in India is that if you make money over stocks in very large period, you also need to pay a lot amount of what they call increment
yeah,
tax. So obviously, making money is not easy, Apratim. And see, stocks and investments are a quite interesting thing, but you need to understand the stuff properly. And if you make a lot of money, also you also get a lot of that tax as well. So making easy money is never easy, and I guess with time we'll understand that. Hi, Aman, back.
Preetham, the answer was really good, but stock is something. Let me share about stock also. You said you will build money from stocks, so that is not true. You are investing. You know what actually happens with money? Okay, so you're putting money in your bank. Okay, you're putting money in your bank, and what is happening actually? The government is showing you have this money in your bank, and they are playing with your money in the stocks. They are playing with that money. They are like taking like buying the assets and everything. Okay, so they are not you're not making money with stocks. Let me say you are a famous quote, Robert Kiyosaki. I didn't know, the rich guy and poor guy person. Okay, so he said a really famous line. So I didn't invest in stocks. I didn't invest in that fake money, fake currencies where I have to give taxes. Okay, so that Robert guy says that, so if you really want money, okay, so buy in God's money means gold, silver, diamond, platinum. These are some gold's money whose value is not going to change. No one can play with that real value. Okay, so this is something playing actually this is something actual money. This is something actual assets. Okay, so you didn't have to like currencies are just a fake thing. Person is making that currency. So if you want to build actually money, actually money, buy money, invest in golds, diamonds, silvers. So this is something God's money. Okay, no one can play with that. So this is really, stocks are
Yeah.
really good. I have invested in stocks, but I know what is stocks actually. Playing with money and taking risk, guys. Okay, so
Yeah.
investing in stocks is not a playing money. Okay, yeah. He was asking something.
Yeah. So, as Pratik mentioned a few minutes back that you have been working on English Mate, right? So, how is this startup like? How are you like helping out people? As you said, you just gave the example of two guys, I think, who have already worked with you, right? So, if somebody wants to suppose join your camp, somebody wants to become a part of English Mate, then what does the thing that he expect from that? What are his prerequisites? And obviously, there's a big question: how much does he have to pay for that?
Okay, that's a good question. So, so in the first month of our working, like we started in February. Okay, so
I think
we
you
didn't
can just
build
start
that.
with like an introduction. I think you can just start with that introduction that actually what's the aim of English Mate? How is people
Okay,
going to
okay.
get benefited from that?
Okay, that's great. Okay, so English Mate is an initiative as a startup where we focus on building a personalized learning. Okay, like helping you personally in building something. Okay, building some skills. So this is something
Yeah.
about the whole aim of English Mate. We are also providing a lot of things. We are not providing restricted to communication skill and like
Yeah.
give me a moment. Yeah, so communication skill, personal. We are not only restricted to communication skill. We provide communication skill courses, personalized courses. Okay, we provide personal
Yeah.
finance, personal mentor, life coach, and we are also adding some programs. Okay, so like we are like currently evolving those startup. I'm also changing the name, making a whole big website because we are like having a lot of demands. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
all about English Mate. We are like providing one-to-one mentorship where we didn't help you with the things. We just give you overview of yourself itself, and you are going to like build yourself by your own. Okay, so like let me
Yeah.
give you an example of my learner. Okay, so Rajiv is there.
Yeah.
He's really doing great. Okay, so I just
Yeah.
give him the problem where he's facing and how to deal with the problems. Okay, and now he's making video and sending to me that how he's managing the things, how it's learning the things. Okay, so this is something whole
Hmm.
aim of English Mate. Okay, so if you want to be a
Yeah.
part of English Mate, then the whole thing is like you have to go through the forms. The website is englishmate.techmate99.com. It is actually a subdomain of TechMate99. That is my blogging website. So we are changing that.
Okay.
We are changing a whole website. We are looking for a good name. I want that if you are guys have really good name, then we can go with that. So for now, you can go through the forms of that website, englishmate.techmate99.com. You just fill the form. We will call
Yeah.
you. We will give you trial classes, and after that, you enroll in trial classes. Okay, and as you enroll in trial classes, you will get a flavor of how we are dealing with the things. Okay, whether you want in personal
Yeah.
finance or communication skill. So in communication skill, we would be building your removing the hesitation, removing the public fear, removing the issues in your vocabulary and fluency. This is something we will cover in communication skill. After that, if you're choosing personal mentor, then we would be guiding you about your how to boost your brain rather than just like we would be like giving you say something like Amrit, like the whole something like you will like this will allow you to explore more of you by
Yeah.
meditation, whether by meditation or like good resources and everything, so we would be there with you. So this is something like I'm trying to cover it up in 2 weeks. Okay, so you have to just give me two
Yeah.
weeks and you have to allow me to play with your brain, like give you something, and like something like you have to give me a pump, like you just needed a passion. Okay, you just needed a passion if you want to learn with us, and that's it. We need nothing. Okay, you are a zero or you are a hero. We didn't need that. We just need your passion of learning. Okay, and that's everything about English Way. More about personal finance, we would be teaching you how to invest in stock market, making money through a lot of resources. I said I have been in various things. Okay, so I have made money from a lot of
Yeah.
things. So you can take a practical things, how to invest in stock market, mutual funds, and like intraday trading, something like that, best platform. So this is like that in personal finance. In life coach,
Yeah.
I say in life coach we would be like being with you. Okay, a personal mentor, you say, like personal mentor in every field. Okay, so this is something, a whole course for now, for this moment itself. We are like evolving and we are changing a lot of things. So this is English Mate. I would request Pratik to put the link in the description,
Yeah, yeah, I'll
or
put the
something
link
like
in the
in chat.
description
That would
box.
be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Aman.
So
I have a
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
sure.
harsh question for you. I have a kind of harsh question for
yeah,
you. Suppose if somebody was to come up to you next and they said that, okay, I get to see a lot of motivational speeches on YouTube these days. Why should I pay you for giving me the same sort of an plate? What is the special feature?
yeah.
What is the special dish that you are offering in the platter?
Yeah. So the special dish is something like rasgulla. I'm just joking. Okay. So let's go with the things.
Yeah.
Okay. So the special dish is like have you like the YouTube videos, and the motivation is your dead videos. Okay, they are like recorded like in some moment, and that moment is already dead. This is a true moment.
Yeah.
This is a true moment of learning with each other, like knowing your problems rather than like putting suggestion or dead suggestions on you. Okay, so we are not giving the
Yeah.
dead suggestions. We are like working in real time. We are working on real you, dealing with your problems. So it would be like something like I would be giving you situation. Hey, Sorajit, the scenario
Yeah.
is like you are giving a graduation speech in your university. Okay, and you're giving that
Yeah.
graduation speech. So what are the things you're going to say? Okay, so this is something practical situation to practical scenario to you, and you would be dealing with those things. Okay, and you will get to know that you didn't have content to say, you didn't have things to say, how to deal with the things. You can start. So I would be helping you. I would be giving you how to deal with. Okay, and from there you will get to know about your
Yeah.
problems, and in your meantime, in your brain, you would be like playing with those problems, and you would be learning. This is how everything, like I work with the things, and this is the special days, the true real time dish that you can have, that abhi kadai se nikal ke aayi, abhi they are like abhi from
Yeah.
that kitchen. So this is something real to this.
And as you said, I would also like to add a special thing to that dish, that it's like straight out of the oven, and apart from that, it's like adjusted for sugar and salt according to your needs, right? It's absolutely personalized what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah.
need that is.
Okay, Aman,
Yeah.
with this English Mate, how do you plan to give
So
back to the community, or how do you want to help? Do you have any plans of helping the community or students with this?
yeah, I have that. Like in which like in which scenario, and in which way you are asking, like helping them personally, or like how I gonna help community, or like a person, like when in which sense you're talking about?
For example, people around you, or say students in your college. So, do you think they will be directly benefited from this? And how do you means
Okay, okay.
when the effort? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I have already missed the great story. I hadn't told you that story. Okay, so how the existence of English Meet came into play. Okay, so I was in my first semester. I was like I was really good at my communication, and I was helping the class student like with their communication skills. So ma'am said me, Aman, you are a student and you can directly communicate with a person. Okay, you can directly deal with those students. Okay, so one more this is there. So, sorry, like we are students, we are not professors having really that like beard or something, like an old guy, a kharoos guy. We are not that. We are really young people. Okay, and
Yeah.
like, and learning from a young people is more thing, like more connecting rather than just like learning from those old guys. Okay, so this is one
Yeah.
mode is okay. And talking about stories, so in my first semester or second semester, so I'm serving my class from first semester itself. I've been CR and I'm managing everything. Okay, so from there itself, I get to know that there are a lot of problems in my class itself. So I tried to help my learners. Okay, so over there are a lot of students. I help them. Okay, so there I get to know that like Aman, like you are like having this skill, okay, and you can help the community with this skill, okay. So why not to make a startup? Why not to like work with the things? You just like personally guide them, and they would be happy. You would be happy. You would be getting payment, and they would be getting their life. They would be like feeling their life, actual life. They would be having problems speaking in public in the class, okay. They would be like coming out
Yeah.
from the fear. They would be real them, okay. They can feel the
Yeah.
real person, the real life, okay. So this is something I realized, and like I was dreaming in the night, and like I said, oh, what I can do, right? I just lost my job in
Yeah.
lost my check export account, okay. So I was thinking how to like make money also, help community also, and be satisfied also, okay. So I was dreaming in the night, and like I get to know that I'm best in communication skill, and like can help them. I have already experience in that. So in morning, I just waked up and I made a whole website in morning. Okay, morning itself up to 12, my whole website was ready. I was ready with the content. I was ready with the things, and I was marketing. So this is something like I'm really quick. Okay, so that's why I manage everything at a moment. Okay, this is something like बहुत सारे mixtures बन जाते हैं. So this is how I work with the things. So this is the whole story of English Mail, and this is something more passion rather than just a startup or a startup for sucking your money. So it's more passion.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So Aman, how do you manage the work or teams right now? Means you have a team, right? You have some people working with you. So how do you manage the whole teamwork and the
Yeah.
company structure?
Yeah, so currently we are a startup, okay. So we were having 10 members in our team. So due to some financial, you can like leave it. There was some issue, okay. So like our like the team decreases. After that, we are hiring. Right now, we are hiring. So like currently, I'm dealing with like we are having really good members, really hosts or speakers, and Siddharth is also there for helping me. So I'm dealing like in evening. I work on them. I give them their goals. I give them their how to like market the things, Instagram page and everything. So they help me with that. I go with the digital marketing. I go with the teaching, because I'm if I'm a founder and I didn't know how to like help the students, then it's not of value. It's of nothing. Okay, so I personally help them. I manage my team with that. I go with marketing. Okay, so like I play every role, and like I'm touching everything, and like leaving the rest. कुछ बच जाता है जो I just live on my mates. Okay, so this is how I'm dealing with the whole thing.
Yeah. I would just like to jump in over this since you just mentioned about Instagram, right? So, how much do you think crucial role does social media play in today's life? Let's not talk about like being a social media influencer or getting likes, but maybe if you're an entrepreneur, if you're willing to start something of your own, how much do you think you should be focused on social media?
Okay, so social media is type of something like in earlier time, like people used to have watches, okay, and every time they used to see that, they know the timing, okay, they used to see that watches, because this is something like they were like habituated of that. So this is something
Yeah.
in this real world. This is something like social media is that type of thing, okay. So people didn't want to connect in real life. They are like totally like solely dedicated to that, like connecting on a social media. If I meet you, you would ask Aman, like not you, like someone, Aman, what is your LinkedIn account? Man, I'm there. I'm in front of you. Talk to me first. So they directly ask for that. So this is something social media.
Yeah.
So this is something social
Yeah.
media, and that's how if you want to like bring the like go with the members, like want the members for learners, then you have to like social media is necessary. Whether you like or not like, you have to go through that, because that is the adda. You say that is the adda of whole person, like whole world.
Yeah. So just to conclude, Zai, whether you hate it or whether you love it, you can't ignore it, right?
Yeah,
It's there and
you
it's
have
going
to.
to
You
be there,
have to.
right? You
Okay,
have to
Yeah.
be a part of it.
Aman, Vaishali here in the chat box, she says that your platform is like a live class dealing with practical situations, but there seem to be other platforms as well which do the same. So, what's your take on that?
Yeah, the take on that is like we are students. Okay, we are student. We are a young students, and that is actually the point. I asked these questions before starting this startup also. So we are students, and we know your feelings. We know how to connect with you, how to share the things. Okay, so this is something our whole, like, we are totally separated. We are a passion person, like passionate person, like making money. So like this is how you can like trust us. This is something like you have to believe in us.
Yeah. So, Aman, if I am not wrong, you're currently a student, right? You are currently pursuing a BTech degree, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
like for the ones who are like joining maybe engineering course or any other curriculum for the reason maybe it's this year or maybe in the coming few years, what would be your tips for them? How should they like have a very entertaining at the same time effective and productive college life?
Yeah, this is something like yesterday I was having call of my friend and he was totally demotivated. I'm not making things. I'm in this. I'm that. I'm that. I'm facing issue. I'm not having good marks. Everything. So let me share a whole mantra. Only mantra. Okay, if you get the things, if you are having really good brain and you get the things, you will like never face an issue and you will never ask this question. So brother, the whole thing about life is being happy. The whole thing is about happy. Okay, so I get a conflict on like money can't buy happiness or money can buy happiness, something like that. Okay, so the whole thing is happiness. Okay, so if you make money your happiness, then you would be rich and you would be happy too. Are you getting me? So if
Yeah,
you make the money to be your happiness, then you can have the happiness too and money too. So that is something the fact. Okay, so try to grab that money, try to grab that what is the actual thing you are passionate about, what actually makes you love in that. Okay, so you became like, see, also like सबसे बड़ा ये I hear this from Joe's talk. इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा लोहार बाटा टाटा है और जूता चमार that is बाटा है something. So like that, you are getting me. So this is something like, so
hmm,
nothing is bad, nothing is good. Okay, nothing is bad. Okay, just give me a moment. That was really nice, but that was a brutal fact. Okay, that was a brutal fact. So if you didn't
yeah. See,
believe, just you have to believe.
local that local shoemaker won't be able to make it big if he doesn't focus on the business. I guess you are trying to explain that, right? That Bata company
Yeah,
expanded their business and now they are among the largest shoemakers in India. I guess you are trying to explain
yeah,
that, right? That you
yeah, yeah,
need to
yeah.
make
That's
money and you need
that's
to
the same.
expand things. You need to make it big, basically.
Yeah. So I am just saying, if you're really passionate about making sue, or like if you're really, I say that if you really love killing person, kill that person. Okay, because God had made the whole plan when Arjuna was in the that Kurukshetra and he asked that from Krishna that Prabhu, all are my family members or my cousins and everything. How I gonna kill them? I know that I can kill everyone, so it would be much better to kill myself rather than killing them. Okay, so he asked this question, and that Krishna said, "This is not a body. This is just a body. Okay, soul changes the body and take a new birth. So didn't have to worry about that. God Brahma had already written everything. Okay, so if you what you love, do that. If you love killing person, kill that. If you love helping person, do that. Okay, and if you really do your karma with 100% surety, you are going to be what you want in your life. Okay, you are going to achieve whatever you want in your life. This is the mantra of Elon Musk also. This is the mantra of Ambani also. He loves doing business. He loves doing things. Okay, that also that Bill Gates, he loved programming, and that normal program at that moment, internet was known as like rubbish thing. What you're making, you are like making a virtual world that's never gonna work. Okay, and he became the world richest person. So this is something what you love, actually go with those things, and that is going to make you everything. Okay, don't try to be in Microsoft, being Microsoft and Amazon. इधर घुसने की जरूरत नहीं है, तुम अपने Microsoft को बना सकते हो. You can make your own Microsoft or something. So make your passion your work. And if you are in your college life and you want to go with the things, this is the moment, this is the right moment. Okay, you would be having enough energy to work with the things. You're really like abhi khoon aayi hai, abhi that hot blood is in your veins. Okay, so this is the moment to work on your passion. This is the moment to work on your things. So try to do that. With the same, put your studies for your parents also, because you can थोड़ा rule में भी चलना चाहिए. So do those things for your parents also. If you're really happy with the work, वो study खुद ठीक हो जाएगी. I'm happy with the work. मेरे CGPA 9 के आसपास रहती है. So it's not a huge deal. Okay, if you're really happy, you're gonna make every field to be happy. You would be really successful in each and every field. So this is something, a whole mantra. Work on your happiness, not work on what you want, like कहाँ कहाँ जाना है, किधर लेना है. So not work on that.
Okay. Hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. So I think before we end this session, so we would obviously love you a few closing notes. But before that, I just like to ask one question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and where do you see your company in the next 5 years? What are your plans?
Okay, so like if I say, that would be a huge joke if I fail. Okay, so people say that don't talk about things that you like can't do. Okay, so I would say
Yeah,
I want to become the world richest person. I don't know why, but I want to become. So because I have faced a lot of
yeah,
issues. So this is something whole joke. So for now, like if I say, someone's ask me in next second what you want to see yourself as. So I want to see the world richest person and a happy person, because money is my happiness. Okay, money is my happiness. And with that, with money, I can help a lot of people. Okay, the same way I'm helping a lot of fellows in English meet and learners, same way I would be more connecting to that. I would be living more passion with the help of money. So that's why I said money is my happiness. So I would be reaching more of the student, more of the things. I would be building more of the things for South Africa guys, for Indian person living on street, or like for everyone. I want to be a richest person for them, for me, for my family. So this is my whole goal for 10 months, for after 10 years.
absolutely. That was amazing. So
So could you
yeah,
give us
I think
some
we're
career
almost
tips
done
or
with the
advice
session
for
for
the
today.
young generation here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Pratik.
Could you give some simple career tips or some guidance for the young generation, people who are
Yeah,
studying
young
school?
generation. Yeah. So start as early as possible, because this is you. This is the real time. The things is not going to happen the way you are thinking. Okay, kabhi nahi honi if you're not to start working this moment. Whether you are a kid, just started your schooling, whether you are a software developer, engineer, or whether you are you are near to that. Okay, always be in working phase. Always try something new, always be working. Okay, this is line from famous book, Ikigai. Have you heard that?
Ikigai, that
Yes.
Japanese book, right?
Yeah.
In
So in
Pursuit of
that
Happiness, I
book,
guess.
they said about how to yeah. So in that book, they says that the reason behind that the average age of a person living in Japan, that I didn't know that area name. Okay, it's 98. Do you believe
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it's 98 average age, 98 or 83 something? So this is something. This is something I want to say. So like be happy, work. The reason behind their ikigai means purpose. Okay, ikigai totally means purpose. Okay, so find your purpose in which age you are. No matters, like you are a kid, you are a school guy, you are learning anything, like you're whether in which phase you are, just find your ikigai and start working on that. That real thing is going to take you to your success, to your dream, to your everything. So find your ikigai. Whether कहीं पे भी हो, आप अपनी ikigai को समझो, what is your passion, that is going to help you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I think we're almost at the closing session. We are almost done with this session for today, right? So yeah, I think we
Yeah.
genuinely had a very honest and open conversation, right? So it was like it was ranging from different topics, like what was your background, how you have carried out your education till now, what are you doing right now, and what are your future plans, right? So it's like a full cycle that we have been through during the last around 50 minutes or so, right? So yeah, Aman, I wish you all the best from the entire team of Applex
Sarojit,
Learning. I
some
wish
questions
you,
are there in the chat box.
yeah.
I think like we have to answer those. In last, there are some questions by Vaishali Tak.
Am I missing out something? Am I missing out something?
Like I think,
Pratik, can you get to see those
So
questions?
Vaishali, I guess I mentioned about Vaishali's question actually. She
Yeah,
mentioned about that there were other classes or services which providing. So what makes someone's service different? So Aman did mention that he was trying to connect to people on a more closer level, I guess, and he right, Aman,
oh no, last
and you are
question. Whatever,
providing
I'm
real time
sure
insight.
he's got the something. Well, he's ignoring me. I didn't get that. I just like,
No.
we missed something. I think we are
Okay,
all
so
I
all
think,
done.
yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. It's absolutely okay. Yeah. So yeah,
It
that was amazing, Aman. That was absolutely amazing talking with
it
you,
was really a nice
getting to
session.
hear your. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It was really amazing hearing about your journey, and I wish you sincerely all the best. From the entire team of Applex.in, I wish you all the best. I wish English made all the best. I wish that you really become the richest guy in the world, and after that, we can definitely cherish about this delightful conversation that we're having today.
Yeah, that's give a
sure.
motivation. Like you have said something and now you have to follow that. So it was really a nice
Absolutely.
session being with you all and being with Apex.
Yeah.
It's Aplex, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Applex.in.
Yeah. So that's really nice. Yeah.
In fact, what I felt during the entire conversation was that Pratik, I, and the other members who are working with us at Applex.in, we are also quite young. We are also in our college. As you said, we have just got the blood in our
Mm.
veins, right? So it's like quite warm, and we are just trying to utilize the boiling blood that we have, harness the energy, and do something productive, right? I think that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
mantra. That should be the mantra for everybody. Like as and I also agree one thing with you fully, that college time is perhaps the best time that you get to experiment with things, right? If you want to do something, start it from your college life, right? I think it's the best
Yeah.
time. And if you're in an engineering college, I can definitely assure you nobody should be studying 365 days 24 hours. It's absolutely impossible and unnecessary, right? So the extra time that you're getting,
Yeah.
use it productively, use it for your own entertainment, but again, it should not be all entertainment. You also have to do something productive, which definitely helps you for your future life as well, right? I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
sure, see, whatever you're doing, whatever I am doing, whether this thing lands up or not, whether that thing goes off or not, something takes off,
Nobody.
something
Nobody.
crash lands, everything is fine.
Yeah.
But the point is, the experience that you are gaining, the knowledge that you are acquiring, it is priceless, right? It is absolutely
Yeah,
priceless.
Yes.
definitely.
The happiness you're feeling, the joy you are having in the work. That's going to be priceless. Like that's going to give you a reason of coming to the earth. So this is the reason.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Yep.
totally relate with you. So yeah, I think it's more or less the time. Thank you everyone for
Yep.
joining. Thank you everyone who has joined us today for this lovely session. We'll be again coming back to one another with another guest. I think Aman, he's also like a part of this family right now. We will also be keeping in touch with English Mate, and whatever updates we get from them, whatever new achievements that they're having, we'll definitely keep on sharing with you. And yes, please keep following us on our social media handles. Please keep following English Mate. Please take a look at their website. We will definitely be sharing the English Mate website link on the YouTube video description. I think you can also find it in the comment box. So yes, please take a look at them. If you are looking for any such help, I think Aman is one of the best guys you can expect that from. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you, everyone.